The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus moved about within Galilee, but he did not wish to travel in Judea, because the Jews were trying to kill him. But the Jewish feast of tabernacles was near. But when his brothers had gone up to the feast, he himself also went up, not openly, but as it were in secret. Some of the inhabitants of Jerusalem said, "Is he not the one they are trying to kill? And look, he is speaking openly, and they say nothing to him. Could the authorities have realized that he is the Christ? But we know where he is from. When the Christ comes, no one will know where he's from." So Jesus cried out in the temple area as he was teaching and said, "You know me, and I also know where I am from. Yet I did not come on my own, but the one who sent me, whom you do not know, is true. I know him because I am from him, and he sent me." So they tried to arrest him, but no one laid a hand on him because his hour had not yet come. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
So I think that pretty much in the minds of many believers in these days and weeks, I think there's a question that kind of lurks there that maybe we're a little bit scared of or a little bit hesitant to engage, and it's the question, where is God in all of this? I think sometimes we hesitate to deal with that question because it's often answered in the extreme. It's answered sort of in a doom and gloom way, or perhaps in an over Pollyannish and sunny way. Where is God? Where is the Lord in all of this? And I think today in the reading, particularly in the Psalm, I think we find an answer that can be very helpful, an answer that we might want to adopt as our own answer. And it's simply the response of the Psalm. Where is the Lord in all of this? The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. That's where the Lord is. That's essentially the story of the gospel. God sending Jesus into the world to be close to the brokenhearted. For that reason, he had come. In our world, there are many brokenhearted today. We can think about, in our own worlds, we can think about the sick. We can think about families who cannot be with their loved ones and the sick at this time. We think about people who have lost businesses, people who have lost jobs, who worry about money, who worry about their families. We can think about our students who are missing out, especially our seniors. We can think about the events and the trips and the sports and all those things that they might be missing out on. And the psalmist reminds us that that's where the Lord is in our world today, that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Now, we're here at Mass, we're here listening to the Word because we want to be close to the Lord. And this is an opportunity for us to let the Lord be close to us and to let the Lord heal our own brokenheartedness. I think it's important that we all recognize that in so many ways our own lives have been turned upside down, and that we too have broken hearts. And so we let the Lord enter our hearts, and we let the Lord study them, and we let the Lord do what he came to do, to love us and to heal us. And then we also ask the Lord to inspire us, to send us his Spirit. If the Lord is close to the brokenhearted, then in so many ways that's where we want to be too. How can we cooperate with the Spirit in creative and new ways? This is where the church often shines throughout her history. So we pray as we continue with the celebration of the Mass for the Lord to raise up great saints, people inspired by the Spirit to heal the brokenhearted and to be with the brokenhearted in these difficult times.